Hello, this is Steve Thoele, Principal Broker with Premier Property Group, and bringing you another weekly update on the Sherwood, Oregon real estate market. This update is going to cover the last 8 weeks of market activity, ending this past Sunday, October 30th. So I'm going to share my screen with you now and go through the numbers with you. So in Sherwood last week, I showed we had 10 new properties come on the market, which was up quite a bit from the prior couple of weeks. You can kind of see we had a low of 2 weeks back and a high of 16. So kind of in the middle there. And ended the week with 71 active listings, up from 63 the week prior, which was a low for the 8 weeks, and a high of 80. So kind of in the middle there of that range. The median list price and days on market for the actives, you can kind of see we had one more week here where we had a high of 784 as far as a median list price 8 weeks back, and then it dropped way down to the around 725 or so. And it's been last 3 weeks in a row, it's been right at 730,000. So it hasn't had a lot of movement here or well over a month now. And then days on market, you can kind of see we started at 36. I got to a high of 55. Last couple of weeks, it's been right around 42, 43 days of average market time for the active listings. Moving along to pendings, pending sales. So last week I show we had 6 properties go pending in Sherwood, down a couple from the prior week, but you can kind of see that's been very steady here over the 8 weeks. It's been between 6 and 8 pendings a week, so very steady. And we ended the week with 49 homes in pending status, which has been coming down, as you can kind of see here for the most part. Started off at 62 and last week got down to 49, which was a low for the 8 weeks. So things definitely continuing to slow down in Sherwood in terms of sales. Median price and days on market for those pendings. You can kind of see where that got to. We had a low of 650 here about 5 weeks back, and it's climbed up from there. Had a high of 761 2 weeks ago. This last week fell back to 725,000 was the median price of the pendings. And then the days on market, that has been on an upswing here. We were at around 13 days, and then the last 3 weeks has been kind of increasing week by week, hitting 20 days this last week. So just about, latest reading, just about 3 weeks of average market time for something to go pending in Sherwood. And then lastly, we'll look at the sold listing activity. So as of the time I put the info together here, I show we had 9 properties go from pending to sold this last week in Sherwood. That is the same as the prior week. And we had a low of 2 and a high of 13. So it's definitely within that range. And when I look over the prior 4 weeks, or basically about the last month of activity, latest reading shows 33 homes have sold over the prior 4 weeks. That's been pretty steady here over the past 3 weeks here. Hit a high of 38 here about a month ago. So fairly steady in terms of the number of closings that have happened here over the past month. And the median sold price and days on market for the solds, that's definitely kind of been coming down in terms of the price. Had a high of 781 8 weeks back, and got down to 565 2 weeks ago. And this last week popped up considerably to 646, so just shy of 650,000 for the median sold price. And the days on market, you can kind of see where that's been, had a low of 10, high of 21. And last month it's been pretty consistent actually. It's right around 14 days, 3 out of the last 4 weeks, which is what it was this last week as well. And then finally, we'll look at the weeks of inventory and the sale price as a percent of the original list price. That's been pretty steady, as you can kind of see here. We had a high of just a little over 11 weeks of inventory about 7 weeks back, and it's come down to kind of the mid 7s to mid 8s over the past month here. So this last week bumped up a bit to around 8 to 9 weeks of inventory. So still about 2 months worth, a little over 2 months worth of inventory in Sherwood right now. And the sale price as a percent of the original list price. You can kind of see where that's gone. We had a high of 97% 8 weeks back, and this last week came in at 95. So it's between 95 97%. So prices definitely are dropping. Continuing to see plenty of price reductions taking place in the market, as well as just buyers being able to negotiate harder on purchases. So still, not a lot of inventory. 2 months worth of inventory is still not a lot in the market in the grand scheme of things. But prices are definitely have come down, and sellers are having to definitely make some concessions in order to get their homes sold right now across the board in the market. So I hope this weekly update's been helpful and informative for you. As always, if I can ever answer any questions or be of any help, please don't hesitate to reach out. My number is 503-680-2065. If you're watching this video on YouTube, please press that subscribe button and follow along. It's a great way for you to stay up to date on what's happening in your local market. And lastly, as always, I really appreciate you watching and hope you have a fantastic day and week ahead. So thanks for watching.